I have gotten so many questions about working on reeds, and my answer to that lately is this is how I work on reeds. And I actually have been playing synthetic reeds, the Legere reeds. I stopped playing cane reeds about a year and a half ago. And the reason for that was that I have been very lucky to be able to play in very many different environments. And as a professional clarinetist, you get to, I have gotten to play big repertoire in the orchestra, in big halls all over the world. And then I had to do master classes in smaller rooms and recitals in halls that host only about 500 people, and then lessons. And the thing is that, unfortunately, the performances that we do, they have to try, always be at the top of our game. And the thing is that basically you're only as good as your last performance. So I have been wanting to make sure that I keep myself on top of the game. And I had noticed that I was wasting a lot of time adjusting reeds, wetting them, seasoning them, and doing all this testing. And the thing is that I was always with a little bit of feeling that you have to be lucky to make sure that the things work out very well. And even if you adjust them perfectly, cane, being wood, is going to do what it's going to do. If it rains and you have it adjusted, it will swell up, it'll be much thicker. And if it is dry, it will warp because it's cane. It does what it does. So with these Legere reeds, I feel so much more comfortable and much more confident to play in any kind of environment. Now, also, the less time that I waste trying to fix a reed is the more time that I use for practicing. Therefore, if you actually consider this thing, it will be time well spent. Now, the other thing is that some people will say, oh, but it doesn't work for me, or it just doesn't sound quite the same. Well, the thing is that most people are using, if you're not lucky enough to be playing on a mobile mouthpiece, then that means that many of the mouthpieces that are out there that are commercially made are designed to work with cane. And these reeds, even though they work very similarly, there's still a little bit of a difference. Now we have been very busy working on making some new products, and one of the things that we have done is that we have made the C Camerata mouthpiece and the L model of the mobile line to work extremely well with cane, but specifically very great with this Legere, so then you can actually make sure that you have something ready to go right away. Okay, so try those out and you will see. Now, the thing is that for somebody like me, that people say, well, it doesn't sound quite the same, this and that. I can tell you that, you know, playing the Philadelphia Orchestra, the Curtis Institute, all this traditional American style, all that stuff, all the stigma that goes with, it's not cane, how could it be any good, is that, you know, I trust my colleagues, which are phenomenal, Richard Woodhams and Jeffrey Kainer, Daniel Matsukawa, some super amazing players. And the thing is that I have played for them, okay, which reed do you like better, this cane one or the Legere? I would be using the Legere both times, you know, just to see. And they couldn't really tell that I was using the synthetic reed. So if those guys, which are superstars of the woodwind world, and they are very traditionalists and all that stuff, if they really couldn't tell anything, don't worry about it. Just play, do your best, and do more, practice more, so you can make better music all the time. This is my synthetic reed.